This may be a Muslim country on paper, but you'd be surprised to know that hijab has been banned here since 2007. Not only that, in 2016, the beards of 13,000 men were forcibly shaved and 160 hijab shops were shut down. That's because the country's culture considers such traditions as foreign. Women here do chakan embroidery on clothes, a delicate art that has been passed down for centuries. That's why UNESCO declared it an intangible cultural heritage in 2020. About 1.5 million Tajik men work in Russia to provide a better life for their families. And yes, prostitution is also legal here. Surrounded by mountains, the country is also known for its natural beauty. This is Tajikistan. In this video, we'll learn about this country, its people, its culture, and its hidden laws. Things most people have no idea about. But before we begin, if you give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, it would truly mean a lot to us. Tajikistan is located in Asia and is part of Central Asia. It is a landlocked country, meaning it has no access to the sea. If you look at the map, it's south of Russia, west of China, and north of Afghanistan. It is famous for its towering Pamir and Alay mountain ranges. That's why it's often called the roof of the world. Its capital city is Dushanbe. In Persian, Dushanbe means Monday, because a weekly market used to be held here every Monday. The city was once a part of the ancient Silk Road, where Tajiks, Persians, and other Central Asian communities lived together. In the 19th century, it was just a small village in the Hisar region, relying mostly on agriculture and trade. In 1920, the Soviets took over the region, and in 1924 made it the capital of the Tajik ASSR. Under Soviet rule, schools, hospitals, and factories were developed. In 1929, the city was renamed Stalinabad, after Joseph Stalin. The name remained until 1961, when it was finally changed back to Dushanbe. After the Soviet collapse in 1991, Tajikistan became independent, with Dushanbe as its capital. However, a brutal civil war from 1992 to 1997 deeply affected the city. About 20,000 people died, and 60,000 were displaced. But in the years after, Dushanbe grew rapidly. Today, modern landmarks like the National Museum and Navruz Palace stand alongside Soviet-era buildings. Green spaces like Rudaki Park and the Botanical Garden are popular among both locals and tourists. The country spans 143,100 square kilometers, ranking 95th in the world by area. 93% of the land is mountainous, home to the Pamir and Alay ranges. As of 2025, the population is about 10.8 million and growing. Around 85% are Tajiks, 10% Uzbeks, and a few Russians and other groups. About 96% of the population is Muslim, mostly Sunni, with some Shia. The rest includes Orthodox Christians, Jews, and others. Although it's a Muslim-majority country, Tajikistan is officially secular. Tajik is the official language, a dialect of Persian, written in Cyrillic script. Russian is also widely used in business and education. Uzbek and Kyrgyz are spoken in certain regions. Despite being Muslim majority, the country has strict policies on hijab, beards, and early marriage. In 2024, Law number 2048 was passed, officially declaring the hijab as foreign clothing and banning it. The government claims it helps preserve national culture and prevents extremism. Since 2007, hijab has been formally banned, especially in schools and government offices. In 2016, 160 hijab shops were shut down in Katlan region. In August 2024, the Ulama Council banned tight and black clothing too. Violators face fines of up to 7,920 Tajik somoni, about 63,000 rupees. Though there's no formal law against beards, they are considered a symbol of extremism. In 2016, police forcibly shaved 13,000 men in Katlan. In 2025, a Tajik man was granted asylum in the UK because he feared arrest due to his beard. Police often conduct surprise street raids, detaining men and shaving their beards, a practice many call humiliating. So what do you think? Is this right or wrong? Tell us in the comments. Many believe this comes from the country's secular roots, inherited from the Soviet era, which promoted atheism. President Emomali Rahmon, in power since 1994, seeks to focus the national identity on Tajik and Persian heritage, not Islamic traditions. He views hijabs and beards as foreign elements that don't align with Tajik culture. Early marriages are common here, and the wedding night, called Suhagrat, often lasts for 40 days in various rituals. In the first 3 days, the bride lives with her in-laws to understand the family dynamics. After that, there's frequent movement between the bride's home and the in-laws' home. This tradition continues for the entire 40-day period. This is Iskanderkul Lake. It's located in the Fan Mountains at 2,195 meters elevation. It's named after Alexander the Great, who is said to have passed through the region. The lake's water is blue, green, and crystal clear. You can see right to the bottom. Surrounded by snow-capped peaks and lush forests, it feels like paradise. When sunlight hits the surface, the water glows like gold. Rare animals like the snow leopard and Marco Polo sheep are found nearby. Its peaceful air and silence offer a break from the stress of urban life. In summer, the weather is perfect. In winter, parts of the lake freeze over. Colorful flowers and dense forests add even more beauty. This place is a haven for nature lovers and trekkers. This is Navruz Palace. Construction began in 2009 and finished in September 2014. It was built under the orders of President Rahmon. Originally, it was supposed to be the world's largest tea house, but during construction, it evolved into a grand cultural palace. Located on Ismail Somoni Avenue near Komsomol Lake, the palace is surrounded by colorful fountains and gardens. Its architecture showcases Tajik craftsmanship and artistry. The building spans 4,000 square meters across 5 floors. It was built by 4,000 artisans using mahogany, maple, and other woods. The tallest dome is 40 meters high, the highest in Central Asia. Inside are majestic halls like Gulistan, Didor, Zarafshan, and Ardang. The walls depict Tajik folklore and are decorated with mosaic stones from the Pamir Mountains. The gardens around it offer peace and nature's charm. Navruz Palace is not just about beauty. It's a symbol of Tajik pride and culture. Named after the Persian New Year, Nowruz, the palace is a living museum of national handicrafts. And this is the Pamir Highway, also called M41. It's the world's second highest highway, stretching 1,250 kilometers from Dushanbe to Osh in Kyrgyzstan. It follows the ancient Silk Road and cuts through the heart of the Pamir Mountains. The highest point is Akbaytal Pass, 4,655 meters above sea level. The views are breathtaking. Snow-covered mountains, blue lakes, and deep valleys. From the Wakhan corridor, you can even see Afghanistan across the river. This route is a dream for adventurous travelers. So friends, if you enjoyed this video about Tajikistan, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tap the bell icon, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then,